Hey, bodybuilding fans out there. Hey, what's going on? My name's Jeremy. I just wanted to take the time out today on this beautiful Sunday morning to just, give a quick shout out, to all the professional bodybuilders in the bodybuilding industry that inspired me to push forth my dream to become as well a professional bodybuilder. So, I just wanted to say how bodybuilding inspired me to become a better person, all around, work on my character. I learned a lot about myself, about pushing beyond my limits, about staying disciplined, staying focused. With the naysayers, you're gonna have haters. You're gonna have some people that are gonna say you're never gonna make it. You're gonna have obstacles. I know every bodybuilder in the industry has probably had some type of obstacle, hurdle, roadblocks. We all have a life story. Each individual on this planet has a life individual story that we can testify and say that we overcame this and overcame that. So a lot of people like Jay Cutler, Kai Green, Phil Heath, Dennis Wolf, Sean Roden, all these guys, Flex Wheeler, Dorian Yates, Lee Haney, all these guys, really inspired me because of the obstacles and that they went through, as well. And as I seen their documentaries, I watched like Generation Iron all day, every day. I love that movie. I watched Pumping Iron. I watched a lot of the old school bodybuilding documentaries. I watched Lee Haney's documentary. I watched how bodybuilding first began, with Joe Weider. And even actually even before Joe Weider, I learned about, where it came from, because a lot of people just hopping on the bodybuilding bandwagon because that's the freshest thing out. It's dope. It got swag in it, whatever the case may be. But a lot of people don't really know where it comes from. Where does bodybuilding come from? Like, where did it originate from? Like, how did it come about? So I did my research, did some homework, looked at, spent hours on videos, took some notes. I found out I did a lot of homework. I really just wanted to soak it all in, because if anyone wants to ask me where did bodybuilding come from, how did it start, how did Joe Weider and his brother, get their basis off bodybuilding, I want to be able to answer that question. I just don't want to be a poser. I don't want to be a poser or someone that doesn't know the science or, know the history or the origin of where bodybuilding actually came from. So I actually want to, you got to start your way down from the bottom, work your way up to the top. You just can't just hop out there, start lifting weights and, all of a sudden now you're a professional bodybuilder. You got to know the science. You got to do your homework. You got to be able to, put in the hard work, the grind. Like I said, I watched a lot of these guys. Branch Warren, he's overcame so many obstacles in his life, with, missing out on a few competitions, Mr. Olympia. But, he's a trooper. He keeps fighting. Shout out to Branch Warren. You're I look up to you. Like I said, Dexter Jackson, man, shout out to you, man. Me and you from the same hometown, Jacksonville, Florida. Like I said, be on the lookout, man. I'm gonna be the next big thing, man, coming out of Jacksonville, Florida. I just want to represent my hometown. Shout out to my family, everybody there. But I just want to take a little time out as well, just like I said, to just give a quick shout out to all the professional bodybuilders out there that inspired me. I look at their story, I look at what they've been through. Like I said, I watched Phil Heath's documentary, I watched Kai Green's, Day in the Life of a Bodybuilder, Overkill. I watched a lot of that stuff, man, and that right there just kind of add fuel to the fire for me and my bodybuilding, because I see what they go through, the obstacles. Kai Green, I watch him, not having family, having difficult obstacles in his life, but he still pursued his dream no matter what. So Jay Cutler, I watched his documentary, Living Large. That was pretty amazing. I watched Dennis Wolf's documentary. I watched Sean Roden's. I did my homework. Dexter Jackson, I actually have his DVD on Unbreakable, and that's amazing. Like I said, to see him, from my hometown, Jacksonville, Florida, start to tell his life about how he got started. And my uncle actually played football with him. So, that's pretty awesome to know that, a family of mine actually knew Dexter Jackson. So that's pretty cool to know. But I just want to take the time out to, just once again say that I love bodybuilding, eat, sleep, breathe it. You gotta love training. I love training. That's what I learned from Jay Cutler and all the bodybuilders. You gotta love what you do. If you come in the gym and you're kind of half-assing it or whatever the case may be, you're never gonna have a good workout. So I love it. I can't live without it. It's made me become a better person. I've been training now for about 5-6 years. So I'm working on getting into shows, and everything like that. So no handouts, just once again, just wanting to tell my little side of, how bodybuilding inspired me to become a better person and everything like that. But Dexter Jackson, holla at me, man. I want to connect with you. You know what I'm saying? I want to, learn what you learned, see how you made it out of Jacksonville, Florida. I know hard work and dedication, but, we all have a story. We all have something that fuels us, that wakes us up in the morning to keep pushing towards our goal. So for now, I'll post another video later on, throughout the week, or, probably later on today. But for now, all my bodybuilding fans out there, bodybuilders, professionals, all you guys, the trainers, Charles Glass, George Farah, there's so many out there that really, like I said, I take notes when they're training these professional bodybuilders. Victor Martinez overcame a lot of obstacles too, man. Can't forget about you, man, for real. So I thank you guys once again for listening, watching, and stay positive, stay fit, stay healthy. I'm out.